Hey guys, it's Eagle back again with another episode inside of Technological Journey. Um, yeah, as you can see on the side of my screen here, I've got a lot that I want to do. And also what you can see is I pretty much finished the base. Block choices are not final. Sure, I'll end up changing them, but the actual shape and structure of it is completed, at least for now, until we start expanding ever more, as Greg requires more space, and therefore we will give that space out. But what I had there on the side are kind of my goals for today. And most of that is multi-block related, which is fine because we're going to need to get some of those that are going to help us move a little faster. So I'm not sure the order with which I'm going to go here. It's all going to depend on if I have the materials necessary. But I did do a good amount of mining once again in between episodes. Got some more iron, more coal, more copper. Started making more red alloy. So that should be good. But big thing I wanted to do, in addition to these 5 things on the side here, is get the IPBF rocking. So the ones we made early on a couple episodes ago, or last episode, I can't remember anymore. We can start automating that a little bit more. So that's very, very nice. But what else do we have to do? I guess that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's figure out where we want to head to first. Let's look at the quest book. Okay, well, oven would be nice. I'm thinking the grinders are going to be our first step, but since it's going to require a lot of bronze plates, I'm actually going to make the steam forge hammer so that we can make better plate ratios. So first thing we're going to do is the high pressure steam forge hammer. Cool. So let's go ahead and get this recipe saved. So we need some steel pipes, steel holes, anvils. Very nice. We actually have an anvil here that I made to repair this hammer when I get a chance, but we're not going to need it for that right now. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves some steel out of here. This should be plenty. Let's get our backpack with our tools in it. We're going to need a hammer, file, screwdriver, saw, wire cutter. That should be everything. But let's go ahead and get rocking on this. Okay, so steel hole. We're going to need some plates. We're going to need a good amount of them. So let's just go ahead and make 20. 20 should be fine for now. And then we want to make ourselves a hole. Let's make sure that's right. Yep. So we got the hole. And let's make some pipes as well. We need I forgot my other necessary tool, the wrench. Okay. Rapid fire here. Let's make ourselves 2 more sets of these. So we've got the pipes necessary. And all that we need now is a piston, which is just cobblestone, wood, iron ingot, wood, okay, and wood, and cobble. There you go. Okay. I don't think it needs to be a sticky piston, does it? No. All right, there we go. We got our high pressure steam forge hammer. Very easy. Got that done. Nice and quick. And we're just going to kind of stuff things in here right now. I'm going to move everything so it's nice and organized. But for right now, let's just go ahead and attach it to this line. Let that thing go. So let's see. Is this thing producing steam? Looks like it's dumping some in here. Yep, it is. So we're going to let that go. Let that fill up a little bit. Let's give this boiler a little bit more water. This is going to play in nicely too, because once we get the large bronze boiler as well, we're going to want to have a little nicer setup. So shouldn't be too bad. It'll make everything go a little bit smoother. So now that we've got that done, we can start working on the bronze plates that we're going to need to make ourselves the steam grinder. I think that'll be the first one we're going to need. That'll just help us we'll just be more efficient with making ores, or be able to deal with our ores a little bit better. So let's see. Bronze plated brick casings, input buses, steam hatches, output buses, steam grinders. Okay, so we need poten. That is something that we don't have yet. Let's see poten. We gotta melt the potent dust. And to make the potent dust, we're gonna need these dusts: bronze dust, tin, and lead. I don't think we have very much lead. We do not, but this might be enough to make ourselves the potent that we need. So it's bronze, lead, and what was the last one? Tin. Okay. Yeah, so we might need to do a little bit of mining in this episode, which is fine. It's not a big deal. We have most of the stuff already mapped out where we want it. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some dust. Looks like it takes 3 per, so we'll make 16. And we'll make a few more of these dusts. Not too bad. Oh, okay. Let's get our other mortar in there. These mortars take forever. I should just start making steel stuff. That's probably what I'm going to do next. And potent. Cool. So that makes us 20 potent. And I don't think that's going to be enough. So let's go ahead and just try to make some more. Looks like really lead was the limiting factor. Let's see here. Oh, it takes 2 lead, 2 bronze. Okay, so I miscalculated how much lead it needed. This should be fine for now. Let's go ahead and smelt up all this potent. That'll be done relatively quickly. While we're doing that, let's go ahead, check this out again. So we're gonna need that for the potent. Don't need that, don't need that. Not worried about that. Okay. We don't want to make that freedom wrench eventually as well. So we need the macerator, which we already have over there. We can just use the one that we have. So 1, 2, 3. So we need a lot of bricks. That's going to be the next thing. Good thing we have some stockpiled. 32 of them bad boys. That should be fine. Now let's do the math and see how many we're going to actually need. So steam grinder. I'm going to take 6 of these bronze plated brick casings. Okay, so this is a little bit different. Let's just get that stuff out of the way first. 6. Make 3 per, say. It's 28. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of crafting. 8, 16, 24, 9, 18, 27. So we're gonna have to make 10 crafts of that, which means we're gonna need 60 bronze plates. All right, so we got to get going on making those. What am I doing? I have a high-powered or high-pressure forge hammer now. I don't have to do that. It's not fast. It's not fast, but it's worth the efficiency level. So let's just go ahead and fill this thing up with some plates. We probably have some extra ones as well. Somewhere. Only 4. Okay, well, basically nothing. So we're just going to have to deal with that and let that go for a while. But let's try to see what else we need. Okay. So we're making up the plates to make the plated brick casings, the input buses and output buses. Let's work on that. That's not too bad. It's going to just take potent, more bronze, and some tin plates. Okay. That's an input bus. And the output bus, is it any different? Is it just a different configuration of the... Yep, it's just a different configuration of the plates. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. How's this going? All right, potent's done. Very nice. And we need potent and we need 10 plates. So let's do, so it's 3 to 2. So let's just make 12 and 12. Not too bad. Let's put this on pause for now, because that can go. Oh, it doesn't have enough steam. Uh-oh. What's going on there? Oh, it doesn't have a... Oh! Oh! That was instant! I instantly burned. I was not expecting that. Okay, I need to wrench this immediately before things go bad. There we go. Okay, so it didn't have a way to vent. I don't know why it didn't automatically do that north, but... Goodness. Okay, well, now we know. Don't touch the pipes. I'm very scared. As you can see, I already died once. I'm just going to collect my heads here, I guess. Anyway, let's go ahead and get rid of that, because I'm going to get upset every time I see that now. Okay, well, the pipes are dangerous, so let's make sure we manage that in the future. I'm not used to the pipes insta-killing you. That is something I am definitely not used to. So that's fun. That is a fun time. Okay. One more set of these. Shouldn't be too bad. It's a little bit slow right now, but that's okay. Iron and nickel. Is that just because this needs a lot of Invar gears? Okay, so we're gonna need a lot of bronze. That's kind of what I'm coming to, the consensus. So, seems like that's gonna be the big issue here. So I think it's really important that we get that grinder, because then we can just grind up a whole stack of, or many stacks of items at once. We don't have to worry about how slow it is. It's just, we'll get it all going at once. All right, 10 plates are done. Put in the potent plates. This thing should be good still. It's feeding it steam. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Back into the quest book here. So, steam hatch, how's this different? It needs medium bronze pipes and a bronze tank. Okay, so let's look at that recipe. And these. So we're gonna need 3 crafts of those to get to the 6 that we're gonna need. The bronze tank. Okay. Bronze galore, baby. Bronze galore. Looks like most of it's plate recipes, so we're gonna need stacks upon stacks of plates. And I want to say that it's gonna be worth it to use this thing. But maybe from a time standpoint, it won't be. So whatever, we'll see. Bronze plate. So I have enough to do any of these. Okay, I have 6. Let's check the input bus for a steam macerator. We need some chests. Got a good amount here. Let's get that crafted. Input bus, easy. Get that out of there. Output bus. We need 2 more bronze plates, which should be done by now. Very nice. Output bus. Collected. Cool. So we have the input bus and the output bus. Done. Finito. Okay. Very nice, very nice, very nice. What else do we need? Okay. Output bus is done. The actual steam grinder. Plate recipe, which is just 4 more. And glass. Where did I do my glass? Here it is. Okay. Bronze tanks. All these recipes are so much different than what I'm used to, which is kind of fun because it's basically like the game's completely different now, so that's nice. But yeah, it's gonna take some relearning. So how do I do this? I need the steam hatch. Okay, so I need medium bronze pipes, which means I'm gonna need more. Once again, more forge hammers. Not too bad. It looks like this thing is just not quite creating steam fast enough for this thing to be running continually. It might be because this is crafting red alloy, so I'm going to halt this and see if that helps, because we don't need red alloy right now, but it is nice that we have a good amount of it made still. So hopefully that will allow the forge hammer to be running more consistently, and it looks like it is, which is nice. Okay, that 3-2 recipe is nice. Now I'm almost wondering, do I need to just start with the large bronze boiler, or do I need to make another one of these steam coal boilers? I just can't see that being worth it. Large bronze boilers are not cheap. They take 4 LV circuits, which is fine because that's how many we have currently made. But all this is to get made so I can then batch craft hopefully a stack of LV circuits, and then even when it gets even cheaper after that, hopefully we can make even more. But let's continue here. I mean, it's just going to take some time for these bronze plates to go, so maybe we'll have to back off a little bit and try something else for a while and let that cook up. So anyway, let's get the steam hatch, which we need the medium bronze. We're gonna need to make 3. Oh, we can't. Whatever. We'll make 4 of them for now. Those are not cheap, man. Those are not cheap at all. So it looks like it takes about 2,500 millibuckets to do one singular craft. And then it's quick once it has the buckets, but it takes a long time. Let's make ourselves the last of these bronze pipes, and then that should be the steam hatch made once we get more bronze plates. Man, oh man, this is a lot of bronze. I have a lot of bronze ingots. I just need the time to get this thing turned into bronze. Let's see. Okay, so on the right, what have we done for the grinder? We just need to make the actual grinder, the actual steam hatch, and after that, it's just a waiting game to get all those plates made. Yeah, that's going to be a lot, and I'm not even 100% sure if I'm going to have the amount necessary to finish it yet without making more bronze, which is, we have the materials to make, obviously. We just have to do it. We have enough to make a few stacks, or eight stacks technically, but how did you get in here, friend? These mobs in this pack are insane. They just spawn in such a high number. It's actually crazy. I mean, how did he spawn in here? It's midday. Like, what? Midday, there's torches all over the place. How on earth did he spawn? Okay. 6 more plates. That might be the ticket. Let's see. Steam hatch. There we go. Now we have the steam hatch done. Let's put this in the pack for now. We'll keep that separated. Put some of these ingots away. Keep the bronze on me. Look, so many things. Okay. Barrels go back. So we really need to up our steam production. That is a necessary thing we're going to have to do. So once we do that, our lives should be significantly easier. So we just need the bronze plated brick casings. We need to do 10 crafts of those, which means we need 60 bronze plates now, effectively, is how many we need. So that's going to take a little bit of time. So let's kind of back up here. Let's check out these blast furnaces. They are clogged. Okay, we're going to take the coal out and let that finish, and then we are going to move some things around. Okay. Nice. Nice. Got a good amount of steel going so far. Feeling pretty good about it. Hopefully this will make it even easier. Where did I put those? Okay, industrial primitive blast furnaces. We have more fire bricks. We have enough to make even more. What do you do with these? You can press them, right? Oh, you smelt them to make regular fire bricks. Then I can craft them. Okay. Well, we should have enough. Let's just make sure that we might be able to make all 4 of them into this. But let's just start with 2. And go from there. But what do we need again? We need to make the LV input and output buses, which just takes steel and wrought iron and tin. Okay, I think we can do this. So let's just do this while we're waiting for the bronze to cook up. So LV machine holes, not too bad. We just need to be able to make 2 of those, and then we can make import and export buses. So not too bad, but let's get rocking on that. We got the tin cable. We just got to wrap it. We got rubber to wrap that. What else is necessary? Wrought iron plates and steel plates. So we're gonna need 9, 10. So we need 20 steel plates. I already have 16, so I'm just gonna inefficiently craft the last 4 because I can't be bothered. I need that to be making the bronze. So let's make 2 holes. Did I do my math wrong? I must have. Oh, it's 18, not 20. Okay. I realized where I went wrong now. That's fine. Now we need wrought iron plates. We have these. We need 4 of them, which we have 5. And we need cables, and we need more steel. We need 2 of those. Let's get these cables wrapped. We're just going to do all of them because I know we are going to need them. There we go. Then we take 2 tin cables, 2 LV machine casings, wrought iron plates, and steel plates, and there we go. We've got 2 LV machine holes. So now we need the import. We're gonna make another chest and the export bus output bus. There we go. So we got our input and our output buses. And now where do these go? They just go on any side. Okay, that's not too bad. Only output buses allowed. Can only be placed in the second layer center of the back face. Okay, so it has to be there. Interesting. Only input bus allowed. Can be placed. Okay, sharing. So it has to go on the right. You may not be able to wall share with these. You might have to do a little bit of testing on that to see. But let's go ahead and get building. And not too bad. Make sure this is still making bronze plates. It is slow. Man, that is slow. Oh, we're out of fuel. Well, that would explain that. Is it cooled down already? Oh, geez. Okay. Maybe that was why we were having issues before. Let's put some coal in there. Big mistake. Big mistake on my end. Heat back up immediately. Make sure this thing doesn't run out of water. So it doesn't go boom. A lot of just maintenance stuff right now being done to make sure everything's going properly, but not too bad. Okay, so let's figure out what we got going on. We're gonna just get rid of all this stuff for now. Let's get the backpack open. This is getting ridiculous. What is that sound I just heard? Okay. Let's break this down. Checking, I thought I lost it. I was like, oh no. Okay, so we're just gonna build the IPBF first and just see. So it has to be on the right face. So, and this has to be on the back face. So we need the output was out the back, and the input was on the right face. And then we need the industrial primitive blast furnace. And then we need the fire bricks. So I think it can share input, but we'll have to see if I can do it that way. And it's an invalid structure. Now, why is that? It looked like it worked. Oh, there we go. Okay. So the fuel efficiency is set at 93. So we need to put in our items in here. But before we do that, let's check the wall sharing and see. Oh. Because if we can do 4 of these, that would be very nice for us making steel. Okay. Then we need... Oh, I'd need another output bus. Okay, let's do that. Let's work on making another output bus. We're gonna be making a bunch of steel anyway. I'm not too worried about it. I know you're probably cringing because it's very inefficient right now, but we'll figure it out. Okay, and then we need 2 wrought iron. Okay. And what did I do with the 10 cables? Nice. I made a steel hole. What the hell did I do? LV machine casing. What? That's so stupid. Okay, well, I accidentally made a steel hole. That's not what we needed. Oh, great. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, so it's a wrench. It's a wrench, not a steel chest. I didn't even know it was a thing. I'm just learning everything. Okay, LV machine casing. That is what we need. And we need 2 more. There we go. Okay. Glad that recipe worked. And we need an output bus. We may need an input bus as well. I don't know if we can share the input, but I believe we have to have this by itself. But we'll try. If this is the case, we can just have a line. Do we like this? Invalid structure. Looks like it needs an input. They don't share. I don't know. Maybe is there a way to do it better than this? I don't know. Well, if you guys know of a way for me to do this, let me know. Because I'm not sure. I feel like you should be able to wall share them. But if not, I guess it's not a big deal. Because this should still be significantly better. It shouldn't clog up as often, if at all, hopefully. So let's get that rocking and rolling then, and we'll check out the speed. So let's put in 2 of these and 2 of these. I know that's not enough, but that's okay. And we can, matter of fact, let's just put a chest here. Put in our wrought iron, put in our coal, and this thing is going. Oh, this is so much faster. This is so much faster. Okay, very nice. Then we can put another chest here in the back, and this should output into that. This alone is going to be so nice. I can just throw the coal and the wrought iron in this chest. I don't have to, like, get rid of the ashes. The ashes will just go into the chest. Well, that's not too bad. That only takes, I don't know, what was that, 15, 20 seconds? As opposed to 30? I gotta assume it's faster. So let's see if the dark ashes went out in here too. Yes, there you go. Well, there we go. We've got that more automated than it was before. So that's nice. That's very cool. So now we gotta see, is there industrial versions of other ones, or is it just that? It looks like that was the only one that had that. Okay, well, the plan is to eventually get more of those made, but 1 seems to work pretty well right now. I think 2 would actually be fine. Realistically, until we have better ways of making steel. But let's get back on track here. That was a cool little adventure. Now we know. Bronze plates. Okay. Still working on the journey of getting 60 bronze plates. And man, oh man, is this so slow. Oh my gosh. I mean, this thing isn't even heated up all the way, so that's not helping. But this is not ideal. What does the steam grinder shape look like? I can't remember. I want to say it's flipped on its side. So let's check it. Click that. Multi-block pattern. Okay, so it has the output, input, and steam hatch. I think the steam hatch can go anywhere. It'll probably go in the back. And input, output in the front. That's fine. Is it hollow in the middle? Yes, it is. Okay. So there's a block in the middle that is hollow. That's not too bad. Actually, while we are here, we may as well just rebuild this primitive alloy smelter. Just so it has some more space. Okay. We're gonna have to get a counter on screen for how many times I break through my floor. It's absurd. It's absurd. Okay. Primitive alloy smelter. You would need the ULV and the output ULV, poles, fire bricks. Okay, so we want to put it here with space in the back. Okay, get rid of this. We're gonna want both inputs, and then the output, then the steam hatch, and the alloy smelter block, and fill this in, and then finish off with the bronze holes. There we go. Okay, we're back in business. However, we are going to need to make some more pipes, and I'm terrified of them. I'm very, very much terrified of these pipes. Okay. Okay, small bronze pipes. Yeah, I'm very much scared of them. I do not want to die again. was not a fun time for me. I'm just gonna wrench this so it's not going for now. Doesn't need to be full. Okay. It's starting to get a little cramped. And then now we can put the steam macerator here, and then we'll put the steam oven here, and I'll probably put the boiler. Maybe I'll cut a room out here, put the boiler in there, so if things do go wrong, it's hopefully more isolated. We'll see, but all right. Pretty much still just waiting on the plates, unfortunately, because this is not producing enough steam. Not enough. But we are over halfway there. Let's see if we can try to make the actual grinder block itself. So let's get some potent. Because we're going to have to make some gears. And that is going to take a little bit of time. Where's my potent at? Did I put it away already? Okay, I did. So let's work on making the actual steam grinder block. We've got the macerator. We need 6 of these holes. Let's try these. We need the bricks out of my backpack. We're gonna need 6 of these bad boys. Cool. Potent gears. Here's where we got. So we need 4 plates, which you already have 4. So we need 4 more. And then we got to make 8 rods. And there we go. That should be the 2 potent gears that we need. Okay. And then I think we just got to pick up this macerator, which I'm a little bit nervous about. Let's just... Oh, the zombie made a sound at the exact same time, and that scared me. And that is the steam grinder completed. There we go. So we're getting close. So all we got to do now is get the extra casings. Let's see. Did they account for this? So it's 8. Is there an output in the back? Okay, so it's 8. And then it's 8 and 5. 8, 5, and 9. 17, 20. Okay, so that is right. All right, we're just gonna make some, and we're gonna see how it goes. We can start working on it bit by bit. But more holes need to get made. Yeah, we're pretty close. Okay, let's work on this. We're gonna put the input hatch in the back there, or the steam hatch, that is. I need to dig out some of this wall so I'm not fiddling with jumping on the pipes too much. The grinder block goes in the middle here. Inputs I've been doing on the left side. Output's been on the right side. And I think all we need after this is just to fill this in. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 more crafts. 3 more crafts. And we should have it. Which we're going to have plenty of here in just a bit. So a few more. Alrighty. So then fill this in. And we're going to need 1 more. Oh, great. How fun. So much fun. We're going to need more than we think, too, because I got to make the actual pipes. But we are very, very close. That was better than I thought. Let's check this out. Oh, hello, friend. Oh. We are not friends, I guess. I need to get a door. Oh, nope. Nope. The monsters just do not care about light level. I swear. They do not care. They will spawn anywhere. They do not care. Okay. So, let's check this quest book. I know for a fact we're going to want to make a coke oven. Just because why not? And we're gonna want to get the creosote, I think. I think that's gonna be important at some point. But Invar, we're gonna need that in decent amount. It's just iron and nickel dust. I don't have any nickel smelted. I did go mining for a lot of it, so maybe I'll just smelt a stack of it. And the rest of it we can process once we get the grinder and oven set up. Hello. They didn't stand a chance. All right. I know this episode's getting pretty sporadic. My brain's getting pulled 1,000 different places just because the nature of this pack. I'm trying to do a lot of things at once to minimize the waiting that we are doing. So try my best here. But this is how GregTech is. You guys are just learning about the crafting grind that is GregTech. So not too bad. But here we go. We can go ahead and craft our last bronze plated brick casing for this grinder. And hopefully this turns into a valid structure. Here we go. And it has. So now we can take these last plates and hopefully turn these into pipes. Have that machine. Where's my wrench at? Where's my wrench at? Did my wrench... Did I break my wrench? Surely no, right? Interesting. Okay. Well, I think my wrench broke. That is not ideal. So it's just plates. Okay, so let's make a steel one. 6. We need 12. Okay. That's not ideal. There we go. Anyway, we got a steel wrench now. And let's make ourselves the pipes now. 4 more should be good. I must have broke that wrench and not noticed. That's okay. We'll put this back. Don't really like the way these pipes look. I'm not going to lie to you. But this should, in theory... Is this not getting any? It says it has none. It might just not be able to get any. I'm so scared to die to the pipes again now. Okay. It has no steam going in. Maybe if I stop this for the time being. And once that fills, maybe. It must just be working on a close basis, so it fills that first. It's not on a round robin. So hopefully when this fills up, it should start filling up the grinder. I know this is not going to be sufficient to run them both. I'm just wanting to see what it can do. But there we go. We didn't get that steam grinder quest completed though. Why is that? It's because we need to have 22 bronze bricked casings. That is so unbelievably stupid. So unbelievably stupid, but you know what? It's actually okay because I'm gonna have to make more anyway for the boiler, hoping the recipes will line up. So that's kind of annoying, but whatever. That's the way things go. Let's make more of these. Put us, how close does that get us? Bronze plated brick casings. Does it just go by the highest amount that you have in your inventory at one time? I will destroy this machine in a heartbeat. Okay. Well, that was silly, but anyway, it worked. So we've got that figured out. Get rid of these pipes for now. I don't want to explode. Put that there, and the output will go here. Input. Did I do this wrong? What did I do wrong? I did do it wrong. Okay. go. And then now, this is where we can put our proper items. Output on the right, input on the left. And then we can fill this in. There we go, better. All right. Seemed like a lot of extra stuff for no reason, but that's okay. Still not getting any steam though, which I find really annoying. Still filling this up all the way. I think once this thing gets filled up, it'll start making it again. So we'll have to see. It's really close. How many is it at? 1590, 1600. So now this should start filling up. Why on earth is it not? Is it then going to this? I don't want to go back there. It must be then trying to fill up the primitive alloy smelter. Well, anyway, or is this tank filling up? No, it's going somewhere. It's going somewhere, that is true. So it's just going in this, I guess. And then it'll go into that. Okay, so it does not work in a round robin fashion. Anyway, that's about all the fiddling I can do with that for right now before my brain will explode. I'm on the verge of psychosis break, but all right. So steam grinder quest completed. High pressure steam forge hammer completed. The bronze boiler. Okay, I think that's gonna be the next play because we have already started making the bronze that we need for that. And then we should be good because hopefully we can actually power some stuff. So let's get some more bronze going. I think that's, did I use it all already? Seriously? Oh, good. So now we get to actually use the macerator, hopefully, with some copper and some tin. So let's do that. Enough to make a few stacks. Input bus. Let's put this in. It says it's working. And we're getting some dust. Not making any sounds though. It is out of steam. But it'll fill up to 1,000, I think, and then go. Okay, so it is doing that. But it does do 8 at a time, so that's okay. All right, so that's not too bad. It is actually working now. That is good news. So we'll let that cook up a little bit, and then we will also then turn that subsequently into plates. Everything will just work so much smoother when it has a filled up buffer of steam. I don't think it's pipe related with why it's not working, but let's just continue going here. Okay, so large bronze boiler. The large bronze boiler can provide steam for up to 16 LV steam turbines. Okay, it can be fueled by creosote, charcoal, and other burnable fuels. Coke oven recipes happen to create a perfect ratio with just 3 ovens. The first coke oven makes logs into charcoal, and the other to convert the charcoal products into creosote and coke. This provides enough fuel to run 2 large bronze boilers. If this is too much of an infrastructure investment for you, 2 coke ovens can fuel a single LBB. You can ostensibly get it to run with just 1, but you only probably want some charcoal overhead for steel production. Okay. So it needs a water input, a fuel input, a fluid output, which is steam. It's a good idea to make one more input hatch for the creosote from your coke ovens as well. LV hatch to hold enough to burn. Okay, so this, like in this paragraph, is a huge investment to our infrastructure that I cannot currently handle. It's just going to take a little bit of time. I do like what this is saying, so we can use, basically what I think it's saying is we can use the coke ovens to infinitely fuel these large bronze boilers, and then the steam from those bronze boilers can then power LV turbines to create actual EU. So they won't be actually used in creating steam power if you don't want it to. But I think at first it will be used for that until we get the LV infrastructure implemented. But That is pretty cool. I've never done that before, but it sounds really cool. I'm a big fan of the turbines. I've seen them in a lot of different Greg Tech playthroughs, and I've always been interested in um, like the gas turbines I've seen people use, so they just seem pretty cool. But anyway, well, that was quick. Okay, so the grinder's awesome. The grinder's awesome. And that. Boom. Okay, so we got two stacks of bronze from that, and that's not too bad. This is hopefully going to help us make a lot of bronze, because we are nowhere close to having the amount that we are going to need. Not in the slightest. But we've got more nickel now, finally. So then we can make some Invar. So let's also utilize the fact that the grinder is a absolute unit and get 2 stacks of iron and a stack of nickel, and we will convert that into Invar. So let's put this in here. And you're gonna go. Can it not do that? Oh, did it not like that? It was going multiple at a time. I think it was just confused. That's okay. Oh, this thing is awesome how quickly it's going. Very, 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 very cool. I was hoping that we would get into some LV machines in here today. I think for sure tomorrow we should be able to start working towards this if I get the infrastructure built in the way that I want to. I'll have a little bit more time this evening to prepare for that, but I'm really excited to start making some of these turbines. But yeah, the bronze is going to be a huge thing that we need to make a lot of bronze, make a lot of bronze plates, get the boilers set up, and subsequently why can it not do this? Can it not grind iron? Is that really not a thing I can do? Am I tripping? Invar. Is it iron dust? Can it really not be used in here? That just doesn't make sense to me. Why is this not? Okay, well, apparently I can't make iron dust in the pulverizer. Or the grinder. I have no idea why. That is very strange. I don't know what I've done for that to not work, but okay. That seems like an oversight. Seems like a glitch maybe, but yeah. So let's make some more. We need to make some better. Ooh, I don't have enough. Do not have enough. 6 stack of cobblestone and get that going as well. So many different things I'm working on. Okay. Go to sleep so I don't get attacked again. I really like the way this base looks. I really like the huge window. And like I said in the last episode, if you remember me talking about this, the plan is to, with these different levels, have doorways going out and extending down the coast. You can kind of see it on the map here. If we look, I'm going to have base extending south down here and then northeast up this coast as well. And you may even go back into the mountain, hopefully, underneath the mountain a little bit, and maybe even go into the water. I don't know, but I like the way this is looking so far. But let's get back into it here. Let's make ourselves a steel grinder. We don't want to make steel tools. Steel tools. Starting with the mortar. Damn, that is very, 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 very dull. Okay, but now we should be able to make our Invar dust, and we've got 3 of it. Let's go. So to complete this quest, we need to smelt it, of course, and then from there, we can use that to make the steam oven, which is even further going to help increase our smelting abilities. I think because there is the iron furnaces mod in this, I think I am still going to use these just because they are so quick. This is just going to be for my on-demand smelting, I believe. But the steam oven's going to hopefully be tied into a basic ore processing setup, so I should just have items piped from the grinder into the oven and then into storage. So I can just take the raw ore, put it in the grinder, and then get ingots out for whatever it is I decide to throw in there. So that'll be for stuff, processing stuff like copper, tin, iron, basic materials like that. Stuff that doesn't need to be broken down further for the byproducts. Plus, we're not really into that yet. We're not really close to that, but let's grab ourselves our first Invar. I don't know how much it's going to need, but we'll see. Let's see how this thing's going. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's rocking and it's rolling. What are we doing over here? Looks like everything's in here already. Cool. Looks like it just needs some more coal. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's grab a couple stacks. See, this is what I like about this. It's very easy to just load it up. I don't have to think about it because the items will all export perfectly fine. Just got to make sure to not overload the import bus with 4 stacks of the same item so it can't actually perform its action. That would be a problem. All right, Invar. Create a lot of ingots today. A lot of different types. We've got potent. We've got a lot of different things. Okay. Let's see here. What to do. It looks like we're still going to want to be making more bronze plates so that we can start working towards the boiler. Let's see. Okay, good. That's going. I also want to do a little bit of a base remodel. I'm so tired of looking at this cobblestone. You guys have no idea. Or maybe you do. You're probably tired of it as well. But I'm so tired of looking at it. So my plan is to use that cyan terracotta. I think this is really cool. I like it a lot. I don't know if there's a chisel recipe for it. We don't want the glazed terracotta, but painted cobblestone? No, that's no. Okay. So we're just going to use the regular cyan terracotta, and we're going to start down here at the bottom with creating that. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. We will go down there and collect all of this stuff in a minute. I just want to get this dug out. This should provide a much cleaner aesthetic to what we're working with. Maybe down here is where I could put the multiple steam turbines. Maybe that would be interesting to do. You go down there and take care of the monster situation. Again. We not have as much cyan terracotta as I thought we had. It may take some time before we can fully implement this change. But I like this color. This like kind of darker gray. I think it fits the industrial feel very nicely. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. We got a good amount. Yeah, that looks so much better. That's so much better. I can't even believe I even went with the stone in the first place. Yep, we're going to need to make more. Or mine more. I don't even know where I got it in the first place, to be honest with you. Also need to deal with these stairs. Okay. Like I said, these monsters do not care about light level. I swear, they just will go wherever they want to go. They do not care. Because there's so many torches underneath this base. I can't even begin to describe to you. Okay, let's put this here. And I gotta hop down there and figure this out. Where are you coming from? I'm so tired of you. How did that spider drop boots? He has 8 legs. Was he, where was he holding those? I don't like that. I don't want these boots in my inventory. Where are they at? Combine them with untainted boots. Makes me feel a little better about it. Again, where on earth are these guys coming from? Where? What is happening? There has to be a cave somewhere. Look at all the torches down here. They do not care. One change I like from the newer versions of Craft is the light level changes for how mobs spawn. I like the way if it has any light at all, they will not spawn. That makes it so much better. Okay. Collect all this. We're gonna need this cobblestone for other projects, I'm sure. I may be regretting the cyan terracotta play now, unless I can get easy access to it at some point, but let's close up this gap. Not too shabby. It looks really ugly under here, but that is okay because we'll never see it. Let's teleport back up there, and how does this look? I'm a big fan. I think this looks sick. I need to figure out how to do. I need to do something with the lighting situation, clearly, because I'm not a big fan of the torches being just in the floor, and this looks really good when it's like very like evenly lit. So I don't know. Maybe I need to figure that out, or maybe concrete would be the wave. I think you get like some kind of speed boost for using concrete. I don't think it's that hard to make. Yeah, it looks like I just need to get an LV mixer. Should be able to make it then. Yeah, I can just make an LV mixer. Or I can do it by hand. I think I can do it by hand too. So that recipe doesn't look, it's changed. So that's nice. But maybe we'll use white concrete or something in here to add some brighter colors in conjunction with that. But, oh, Jesus. Oh, gee. That genuinely scared the absolute crap out of me. What? See, like, what is happening? Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Oh my God! I did not. My heart rate's way too high now. After that. Okay. Well, that was too much excitement for me. I'm not a fan. Well, let's see how this is doing. And very good. Very good. That's what I want to see. Keep making plates. Keep grinding. Let's put more in. Cool. Make me some more. Okay, so now let's finish this episode off by looking at the bronze boiler and see what we can do that way. So let's get going on that. We are probably going to want to make multiple of them, which is fine. But okay, so we need our 4 circuits, our tin cable. I'm not worried about using these just because I'm going to have to make a lot more before we get started anyway, which could be something fun I can do in between episodes if I'm looking for something to do. So LV, we need to get our tin cable. That was somewhere. Where is the tin cable? I know it was here. I made like a bunch of it. Oh, it's in my inventory. Okay. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Okay. And that. Okay. So we should have everything we need to make ourselves the boiler block. Very nice. And what else is needed? 6 firebox casings and pipe casings. Firebox casings, pipe casings. Okay, so this stuff is expensive, man. This stuff is super expensive. All right, firebox casings. We need many, many, many bronze rods. Okay, so I guess it's a good thing I didn't use all of the bronze for that. So let's go ahead and do that. We're almost out of files. Okay, let's make that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a stick. Put that in the plates. There we go. Now we have a steel file. Perfect. So 9 rods. We need to make these. Okay. How many of these do we need? We need 6, right? So we need to do this recipe again, which means we need more sticks. Or more sticks. We need more rods. Cool. That's the casings done. And the last part is the bronze pipe casings. So we're going to need, looks like we're going to need 8 of these medium bronze fluid pipes. So that means 4 crafts. And there we go, 6 bronze pipe casings. That's not too bad. It just takes a lot of bronze, which we are still going to be hurting for a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. We're working slowly but surely, but there's more of that. And then I think the rest, all we need to do is make more of the bronze plated brick casings. That is a mouthful. Okay. Which we should be able to make a good amount. We made an extra 12. Okay. Well, that might be enough for us to make 1 boiler. I'm not 100% sure how big it is. Let's actually check that out. Okay. So we need 23. Okay. It's a lot. We fill the bottom. Wait. Input bus. Excuse me now. MV input bus. That doesn't make sense. Uh-oh. That takes a little. So why are we even doing this then? How am I supposed to make this? How am I supposed to make this if it needs MV stuff? Surely it doesn't, right? Any tier hatch can be used to form the structure. Okay. Should have read the big green text. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let's figure out where these go. These front 2 are input bus, input hatch. So the fluid input, item input in the bottom. Fluid item. We have the boiler. Can't rotate it really. And then this is be the fluid output. So it'd be the steam out. Okay. That's it, I guess. So steam out. Where do these pipe casings go? I'm so confused where the pipe casings go. I don't see them anywhere. These are all firebox casings, so it's the 7 firebox casings with the 2 hatches. Then it's, oh, they're in the middle. Okay. Well, that would explain it. Then the bronze boiler. The output hatch is on the 2nd layer, and then it's just more casings. Then the pipe casing, then another layer of pipe casing, and then the top is just bronze plated bricks. Okay, that's not terrible, but we need to still make all these LV machines here. So that is going to be something that I'm going to have to do in between episodes because I don't think we have all the materials we're going to need, and I need to figure out space-wise where I'm going to put things. But we are well on our way to getting ourselves the large bronze boiler set up, and then for sure in the next episode we should be able to get all of the other steam machines rocking and hopefully start working a little bit into the LV age. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. A little bit different episode today because it was just a lot of crafting. I didn't really do a crazy amount of progression. I just kind of, again, like I said, just working on setting up more of the infrastructure, gathering more materials, but I'm happy with the progress. We completed completed the completion of 2 multi-blocks with that and this, and we also have the materials needed to make more, but we are in a good spot, I believe. So I'm super excited. Thank you guys again for watching. If you liked it and you're hanging out to this point, I really appreciate it. So go ahead and hit the like button. If you made it this far and you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. I would like to get to 1,000 subs here by the end of the year. That's kind of been the goal so far. But so yeah, if you're just still hanging out at this point, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys. It's been Eagle. Peace.